You said your name is Lee. Did I render that correct?
Yeah, my name is Lee, yes.
Oh, I've been waiting now for 39 minutes.
Okay, well that's not too bad.
Oh, did you know Lee in Arabic means mine?
Oh, it does, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so how can I help you today?
Excuse me, my arm. I got to. I'm having difficulty obtaining the passport. I am not a criminal. I'm not a child molester. I don't know what it is. I don't know why they just don't like me, or I don't know what it is. I'm just calling to get let me see if I enunciate this correctly, to get my passport, so that I can just, I'm not a containee to this country. I can leave, I can come back, I can leave, I can come back. So I don't, it's just, that's why.
Okay, do you have the application in process?
Yeah, I received email from the Department of State.
Okay, and is there a number on that letter that they sent you? The RE number.
It's RE number, or is it, I paid for the passport twice. And now I paid for it twice. I spent over $1,500 to get, so I could get my passport. So I don't want any issues. I applied again. I looked it in your system. It's reading that it's not there. Does it affect your passport if you're living, for instance, if I was living with my family?
Okay, well, it all depends on whether you're an adult or a child.
I'm an adult.
Okay, and you're with your family there. Are they U.S. citizens, or you a U.S. citizen, or what's going on?
Yes, of course. This is, what is all this? You say, are they U.S. citizens? Are you U.S. citizen? What is it? If yeah, I mean, come on, don't you think, ComSec has it? Don't you think S1 has all that information? Come on, let's be real here. I've been to the Pentagon, I've been to the United Nations building, I've been to the White House, so what is, come on, let's be real.
Okay, so is there a number on that letter there that I can look it up?
Well, what is the number? Yeah, there is a number, but then they saying this and they saying that. So that's yours. Just the if I ended up paying twice, is that okay? Can you pay twice for this? I don't want to pay twice. I don't like complaining about it, but I paid $206, possibly on the 22nd. You received it, or they stopped messing with whatever. They didn't send it out, or they sent it out, you didn't receive it, or what is it?
Yeah, okay, I'll need the RE number if you have it. If you don't have that available, I can use your Social Security number to look up the application number.
What does RE mean?
That's a like a reference number?
I know, but what does the acronym RE actually stand for? Like INF means infantry,
Right.
or MP means military police, or VA means Veterans Affairs. What does RE mean?
Reference.
Reference. Oh, great. See? I didn't know it. I thought it could mean requirement.
Okay.
So, I
It's
just...
just a reference number for me to, so I can reference that number in order to look up your application. So, that's what I need. I need that or the Social Security number so I can look up the RE number.
Wait a second. Let me look in my book. Now, this is the fact book. I'm not finding... I'm just looking here. Yeah, I see the ISBN number, but I don't know how many numbers is
It should be a 9-digit number.
Okay, 1, 2. Well, let me see. This is 978-150. Oh. 978-150-7-58254. That's the printed ISBN of this book. I don't think that's what you're looking for.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh.
Okay, do you have a Social Security number?
This book that I have, it's like a huge book. I mean, it's...
Okay, I don't need a huge book number. I just need your Social Security number.
Well, they said don't do that yet. This book is 1,135 pages long. At the end of it, it has reference maps. I didn't know you do that. I just wanted you to know. So, I mean, one time I was with, so I'm wondering, like, what kind of thing is it going to take to solve this,
Okay, your Social Security number.
Well, that's the thing is, I wish that there was other people that knew about this, and there was this pastor once, he was always talking about spiritual warfare and inconsistency with interactions, not of the third kind. That's a joke, like not of the UFO or the alien species like the gray alien or whatever. The gray alien is always the alien that you see represented and, depicted in sightings and things like that, like the X-Files. They're saying that you need that information. The spirit seeker or spirit protector was saying not to give out that information because you should protect your spirit. If they want to control you, if they want to hurt you, the spirits...
Okay. Can we just look it up by your name then? Can we just spell that out for me slowly, one letter at a time for me, please? Starting with the last name.
Well, that's the thing. Do you see a computer? Or are you sitting at a computer?
Yes, I am.
Well,
I'm waiting for some information so I can give you the status of your application, if you have an application in the system, that is.
well, you're lucky you get to sit in front of a computer. Let me tell you something. I was working on this translation for about 40 days, and it's well over 100 pages in English. And all I have is a phone that's about the size of it's about 3 inches by 7 inches or something, and I'm getting a headache as I'm typing it in because they're so small. And you're very fortunate to have a computer. I was so scared to have a computer because I was scared that they would eventually come and say, I want to know what's on your computer, and then take the computer, take everything from you. You know, you're lucky, you're fortunate. So, I mean, I used to have this computer, and it had all these videos on it of me doing some arts, and then I don't know where it went. So, I mean, do you know what happened to it?
No, I don't. I'm just trying to get your information so I can see if you have an application in the system.
Well, it depends on what system it is exactly. I mean, this whole thing could be tedious. So I don't, that's the whole thing. It's tedious. So what is it there? I mean, are you in the theory of automonics, of automation, or what is it? Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry, I was just having some small talk, but then of course, if you were, then of course, if you were if I was a beautiful female, you'd be into it, but I'm not, and I hope you're heterosexual. Sorry, I'm off topic.
Yes, I'm just trying to stay on topic. I'm trying to help you out. So I'll need either the reference number for the letter that you were sent. I need the social security number or your name. If you cannot give me any of that, I cannot help you at this time.
What did you say your name was?
Lee, L-E-E.
How did you get that name?
That's the name that my parents gave me.
Oh. That's good for you. I'm great. Does anybody ever... What's the percentage of your company that's messing up, or the percentage of mess-ups or things that aren't particularly fair? What's the percentage of failure?
What do you mean, percentage of failure?
The percentage of failure for your department or the processing center, percentage of failure, that there was a mistake, one typo, one slip up on a key.
I do not have that information.
So, I'm just, that's what I want to know. That's the only thing, because in this time now, the day today is Monday, February 8th, 2021, and I'm sorry, but now that you said it's either the RE number, it's your security number, or we could say your personal number.
Right.
So it's either one or that. So are you FBI agent or U.S.
No,
Marshals? So I'm not going to give that information out because.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm not able to give you any information at all then. Is there anything else I can help you with?
well, I just want you to know that information doesn't equal intelligence. Even though it could mean that, or it can mean that, it doesn't necessarily mean that in every circumstance. It would be the context of which you're using the terminology in. So it could mean that. It would depend on the surrounding words that you would use that in. So does that make sense?
Well, I'm just trying to do my job here. And normally I would be done with this call, but you're not giving me the information I need. So I cannot help you at this time.
Well, if you know, that's the whole thing. I'm not understanding. That's like the whole debate. Is Saulo Roberto or Kayiki? What is it? Or it's come on.
Right. Well, you called us in order to find out about the status of your passport application. Is that correct?
Yeah, I want to. The whole point is to get the passport. I mean,
That's what I'm trying to do, but you're not cooperating with me on giving me the information I need in order for me to give you the information you need. But in the in time, you're not going to get anything at all if you do not give me information that I need in order to look up your application.
It's not going to happen now anyway. At the date now. The date now. Come on. You know what? What do you want me to say? I don't think that, you want to look up the information. I said, no, it's not going to happen now.
Okay.
At now, this time, like, okay, so, it may happen. It may be in the system now. I don't know. I don't have access to it. You could have access to all my pictures on my phone, everything. And then you could just be saying, no, I don't have access to it.
Well, I don't have that information. All I'm able to do is what's in the system.
See, the system. I don't know what system. You mean? I've heard.
This is for the U.S. Department of State. Okay, within the Department of State, they have the Department of Consular Affairs. And under Consular Affairs is passports. So we're part of the Department of State. And all we do is take care of passports. That's all the information I have on you. I don't have access to anything else other than what I'm looking up.
Don't you think they should have a little bit of... Well, that doesn't make sense because one of your... that doesn't make sense because one of your employees said they weren't going to do a thorough background check. I don't even know what that means.
Okay, well, that's at the agency level. Okay, they're the ones that do all the background checks. All I do is check the application to find out what's going on with your application, what the progress is on it. I don't do any of the processing of the application itself. Just all I'm doing is checking the status of it. And that's why you called me up, isn't it?
I was trying to get to the bottom of it.
Right, and I'm trying to get to the bottom of the information I need in order to give you, and you won't give that to me.
Well, it's weird. How could that be? Well, it's just this weird thing that, when you say agency level, I don't know what that means.
That means that is the place that your application went to be processed to get a passport.
Okay, so how does that work?
Okay, it's kind of like a car dealer, right? They have a service department, right? You buy a new car, and if something goes wrong with the car, you take it back to the dealer to be fixed. Okay, then they have a service department that fixes the car. The same thing with passports. You send in your application to get a passport. It goes to a particular building. There are people that are processing the application, and that includes doing background checks. And once they find that you're good on that, they'll go ahead and issue a passport and send it to you. And all I'm doing is just trying to tell you what the progress is on that.
Okay, well, the passport book itself, when you look at it, I mean, it's only a few pages. It's about maybe 20 pages or so, 28 pages.
Right.
And the material, it looks like it's the one I have is blue, and there's some prints on it, but I don't think that there's some photos that are red, white, and blue, and I don't think that it will take that long to make it. I think that they put it in the machine, the information in the machine then prints the things on, or they have then it puts your picture in a book that's already made, and then assigns a number with a magnetic bar in it, or a magnetic code, and then they print it out, and then you have your passport. I don't think it's that there's also a chip in it or some type of magnet that gets put in it. So I just don't think that I don't think that that's a huge deal of making it. I think that you look at it, it's 28 pages. It has, every generation has an obligation to free men's minds for a look at new worlds, to look out from a higher plateau than the last generation. That's Elson S. Onizuka. Then it has restrictions on importation of goods and services. For information, write to the Department of Treasury, Office of Foreign Assets Control, Treasury Annex 1500 Pennsylvania Avenue, Northwest Washington, D.C. 20220, or consult, and then it has the website. So there's a whole bunch of things like that on that passport. also says the cause of freedom is not the cause of a race or a sect, a party or a class. It is the cause of humankind, the very birthright of humanity. Anne Julia Cooper. And that's on page 27. So, I mean, I just don't think that I think that all these pages that I'm reading, I mean, I don't know, but I think that the first pages from 3 to 28 in the standard passport, I think that they're general, and that part is already made. And I also think the cover, or maybe the covers are already made. I don't know about the cover, but I think those are already made, and I think that the cover is already blue. It's just, you got your number, you got your name, they put your photo in the machine, and then the machine spits out one of these things. Is that how it works? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello, sir? Sir, are you there? That's what he said. He said I don't know who it is. Hello. The individual is unresponsive. Due to that, I'm terminating the call.
Thank you for terminating the call.
Hello?